One time for the city. Yeah, same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own course. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rap. The world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they have it, good do you proud. If you not.
All right, we are here. What's good, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are officially in the final month of the NBA regular season. Second night of a back-to-back. Your New York Knicks facing off against a lowly, full of season-ended, injured player Memphis Grizzlies. Surely nothing can go wrong, right? What's good, y'all? It's your boy CK2K here for yet another play-by-play. We are live for the second game of a back-to-back. We got some people sitting today. No Deuce, no JB. Landry Shamet out yet again, but should still be no problem. Right? What's good, everybody, man? Hope you guys are good. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Hit that like button. It's free and it helps the stream out throughout today's show. I hope you guys are good, man. I know I keep saying that. Shout out to the Twitch side of things and the Twitter side of things. No, they're not up today. It is just me and you, Tube. Yeah, we just live on YouTube today. Yeah, I didn't have the time to get the other settings started. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, shout out to you guys, man, because that's the only way you can see the play-by-play today. Shout out to my mods and members, man. Evocate is in the building. Shout out to you, man. Jax M6S is here with us. We got who else before the game gets started? We got Marcus Miller, Russell Whiskey, Iron Wolf is here, Big Nick was here. Shout out to Nick's Burger, Base God back in the building, Wisdom back in the building. I don't know, back in the building. Should be an entertaining game today with the players that are out today. It's going to be interesting how the Knicks step up to it. We know how the story goes. If things go well with certain players not in, there's going to be that side of the crowd that's going to be saying, well, the Knicks play better because Jalen Brunson didn't play. We're going to have all that today. Or if Brunson not being in means that we play worse, we can hear that as well. So let's buckle up. Let's have some fun and see how this game goes. Knicks win the tip. I feel like it's the first time in a long time. OG with the alley-oop from Jose Alvarado. My fault, chat. Let me get the scoreboard together. I thought it was ready. It ain't ready. It is not ready. It is not ready. All right, here we go. Coward missing the shot, rebounded by OG. Need OG to have a turnaround game today. Karl Anthony Towns, the center of a lot of conversations after the way he showed emotion after the halftime last night against the Houston Rockets. Alvarado pulls from three, and Alvarado! Positive things going on to start off in his second start as a New York Knick here today. Knicks up 5-0. Here comes Gigi Jackson with the rock. Ball's moving around. It's an interesting cast of guys over here on Memphis. This is going to be probably the toughest test that I'm going to have in remembering and figuring out names on the fly. This is easily going to be my toughest task. So buckle up with me. I'm going to try my best. 5-3 is the score after a three ball goes down for Memphis just now. Alvarado trying to keep his handle. Gets it right back. OG Anunoby corner three. He's hit on the shot, and OG Anunoby's going to get three free throws right away. I just realized without the restream chat, there is no chat. So hold on 1 second, chat, as I get you guys fixed up here. My apologies. My apologies. Free throws coming up here for Ogugua. There is somebody screaming, sounding like anybody else hearing that? That's what I'm hearing right now. Hold on, chat. I cannot see you. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. is hilarious, man. Come on. Y'all gotta hear that, right? Y'all are hearing that too, right? OG Anunoby makes all 3 free throws. Ad-libs aside, I'm working on getting the chat together so I can see you guys. Oh, a strong take to the basket, drawing contact there from OG Anunoby. Now, who's this one? Number 18. Who is that? Oliver Maxence. Doesn't he have 3 names? Oliver Maxence something. I don't know. We're gonna get it together. But I'm sorry, I couldn't get past the damn dying cow in the background, bro. All right, give me a second. Almost got the chat together. Give him the what? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Give me a second. Hopefully that does the thing. I don't know if that fixes anything. I am not entirely sure. I don't see anything while doing that. I don't think that changed anything. A turnover by the Knicks. Knicks going the other way. G.G. Jackson back to Olivier. And he somehow gets that to fall, and the Knicks only up by 1 point. Yes, the chat is slowly going through. Let me fix that here. Almost done, but Karl-Anthony Towns with the rock. He finds Bridges. Bridges with the fake. Bridges with the drive. Bridges out to Hart. Hart thought about it, decided not to. Javon Small on him. Nice find for Bridges. And good play there between 2 of the Villanova boys, the remaining Villanova boys. Back to a 3-point game. Bridges on the board. All right, that should be good enough. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. I know I'm not doing a good job communicating with y'all. Give me 5 more seconds. Almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. There we go. There's the chat. There you guys are. There you guys are. Yo, who is that, bro? Golly, at least they getting their money's worth, man. I know those tickets ain't cheap. But for the love of God. All right, YouTube chat. I know I'm not doing a good job as hosting. All right, we're here. We got the chat. I can see you. You see me. Knicks with the rock. 1, 2, 3. I had to do it. It was a bar. Knicks up by 1, 10-9. Lead pass to Towns. Towns back to OG. OG trying to get it together and will. Gets the standing dunk. And away we go. Knicks right there with a 3-point lead. I'm telling you, the Grizzlies going to overachieve today. It's going to piss off quite a few Knicks fans today. But hopefully the Knicks get the job done, get the victory, tipped away from Josh Hart. Hart trying to stay on the smaller, small with a nice move. He finds an open 3 by Olivier. That's no good. Tip to OG. OG to Bridges. Bridges 2 players in front of him. He goes all the way. Sidestep and a bucket. Look at Mikal Bridges turning back the clock, looking like the Brooklyn version. Attacking the rim there in the break. Risky pass to Coward. Coward pulling in the mid-range. He's hit from Josh Hart. And Coward getting some free throws right away. All right, I see chat now. We're good. All right. What's good, everybody? Hope you guys are good, man. CK2K, those tickets is cheap. We did look them up. That's right. We did look them up. What was it? It was like $13 was the cheapest ticket. Afraid said, oh, my God, that kid is so loud. Santana said that ball moving. Ball is moving around right now. OG the dog. No Twitch today. No Twitch today, Frankie. No Twitch today. Restream was bugging, so I didn't have time to get it figured out. CK hates Twitch. Restream was giving me problems. I said, you know what? We're going straight YouTube today. My apologies. We'll get it back. Salute to you, base guy. Salute everybody. Yep, now I can see chat. My fault. My apologies. We back on track. Shout out to the 112 in the chat. Shout out to the band 112. 14-11. 3-point game. Towns trying to dictate the offense. He finds Josh Hart, and Josh Hart wheels in that 3-ball from the corner. Knicks playing with some cohesiveness here with this starting 5. Balls moving around, scoring quick and early. Nice pass out there to Small. Small fires the 3 way off. I think it was tipped away. Alvarado looking to push the pace. Alvarado passes to OG. OG to Bridges. Bridges with confidence. And Bridges having probably one of his best starts in quite some time. Starting off the month looking good. Coward trying to hold on to his dribble. Coward back up to the point guard. I call him the point guard because I have no idea who that is. And another 3-ball up and good. The Memphis Grizzlies responding to everything, but they have a 6-point deficit. 112 was a time. Oh, it was, Taj. Hope you're good, Taj. Mikal Bridges gets it to Alvarado. Alvarado to Towns. It's tipped away. And a turnover by the New York Knicks trying to get Towns the ball there. Other way they go. Coward going right into OG and gets the bucket to fall. Nifty move by the rookie. Is our box score up? We good with the box score? Man, I am just all over the place today, huh? We just all over the place today, huh? There we go. Box score is good. Mikal Bridges at the top. He goes back over to Hart. Hart looks around. Hart trying to find the open man. Hart said, I'll do it myself. Pulls from the elbow. Joshua Hart getting the bucket. Cyber Chaos said, what's good, CK? I'm rocking some Chipotle. Hey, man, I'm jealous. Let me have some. And having a couple orange creamsicles monsters for this game. Hold on. Cyber Chaos, slow down. You said a couple of orange creamsicles and Chipotle and a monster? Cyber Chaos. Slow down, big guy. Slow down, big guy. But I appreciate you coming through. What was the Chipotle order? Karl Anthony Towns missing the left-handed layup. Nice pass from Alvarado out to Hart. Hart back to Towns. Towns over 2 defenders and gets the bucket. Wisdom says, CK, Carl over under on 12 shots. It's got, I keep saying it's got to be when it comes to Carl. But Carl says, CK, I do what I want. And he says it differently than that, but I'm not going to say it because I'm going to feel like adding to the zesty allegations. That being said, Knicks up comfortably by 8. The pace, very good. So, those Brunson haters are sitting there with their fingers up their nose, smiling because they're so happy right now with how the Knicks are playing without Jalen Brunson right now. But again, this is against a lowly Grizzlies team, but it's good to see the Knicks handling business and not playing with their food. Shout out to Cowboys. Cat starting already, passing the ball off. Yeah, he's moving the rock, but I'm not mad at it because it's resulting in quick and easy shots. So it is what it is. Carl will get his. Jonathan said, this is a get-right game. Let's go, Knicks. What up, CK? What's good, Jonathan? Hope you're good, man. Base God said, now we making threes, right? CK, no Twitch tonight. No Twitch tonight, Frankie. Restream said, nah. Evocate said, picking boogers. Yeah, finger all up their nose. I told you we're a better team without Brunson. CK, what a nasty season this team is. Apparently trash. CK hates Dante and all Italians apparently. And Sudi hasn't been in one single Knicks game. Shaking my head. We need help. Sorry to hear that, bro. B Mills, what up, brother? Yeah, no Twitch today. No Twitch today. Twitch is down. Not Twitch. Restream is down. So that means Twitch and Twitter both taking L's today. We'll get him back on Friday. I keep having, but the ones that see, I keep having his back, this back and forth with someone. He keeps saying replace Brunson with Halliburton. They would be better. What's your opinion? Yuck. What is Josh Hart doing? Sorry, this threw me off. Yuck. Would they be better? I don't know, man. I get the thought process because the ball movement and the way that, but here's the thing. I'll tell you this one. Jalen Brunson is active, having a great season. Meanwhile, one is recovering from a catastrophic injury. So technically, the Knicks would not be better. Cat would have a possible 15 points, but he keeps passing the ball off. I'm not mad at it to Cowboys because tonight he's passing it with an offense. Look at the Knicks Look at how fast we've gone to 20 points tonight. When's the last time we could say we've gone to 24 points with still 6 minutes left in the first quarter? I'm not tripping about it. No Sunni hurts my heart and OG stat line. Right. CK, what's been the funniest quote this season, either by a Knicks player or towards one? It's more actions than quotes. A lot of sus moments by our New York Knicks this year, huh? Oh, my gosh.
There he is. There's my favorite white
In
boy.
the first quarter, he's back. And by the way, Landry Shamet, I thought was going to be a scratch, but they did say he was possible. And there he is, Landry Shamet checking in along with Tyler Kolek. Nice pass out, losing the handle, but they're going to say Josh Hart fouled him on the way. Hart not really arguing it, so it must be so. Who is that guy that looks like Zach LaVine? Who is that character? Brother, my basketball knowledge is severely going to be challenged today because there are a lot of players on this Grizzlies team, even with the amount of 2K I play, that I don't recognize. I think that's Walter Clayton. No, number 5. Tyler Burton.
What the hell?
I need, you know what I need? I need the who? That's what I need. That's the soundbite we need. Because I don't know who that is, man. Just say Josh Minot, right? If I don't know who you are, you're Josh Minot. That's it. I feel like I'm seeing a rare Pokemon. Oh, man. You talk about Tyler Kolek. That's funny. That is funny. Landry Shamet trying to get the ball. Towns fouled on the inbound. It's going to still be Knicks ball. Shout out to JCNYC, first super of the stream. Appreciate you. Said, just got here. Any lineup changes to start? Yes. No Jalen Brunson today, so Jose Alvarado got the start. And also, we're seeing Landry Shamet back in rotation. And Tyler Kolek getting burned early. A turnover there by Hart. Just throws it right to the defense. Walter Clayton Jr., what a move there. Step back pull over Karl Anthony Towns. Nice shot there from the kid. He said Tyler Durden from Fight Club. Not Tyler Burton. Greg said we already have 8 assists as a team already. We definitely going to have 10 or more by the end of the first. Probably, Greg. Hope you're good, man. Interesting. Is coach experimenting Kolek minutes? Well, he has to play him because his backup point guard started today, and Tyler Kolek gets the 3 ball to fall.
There he is. There's my favorite white boy.
27-21. 3 ball up, trying to respond. That one's going to be no good, and rebounded by none other than Tyler Kolek. Now, Kolek has been on a nice little roll on the G League circuit, and with this lowly Grizzlies team, Kolek could possibly see himself with a nice stat line today. Karl Anthony Towns getting absolutely murderized on the way to the basket. Foul called. Towns to the line for 2. Dev, Taxes, and Mike Brown playing 3 guards. Marcus, you said, Lord, this game is going to affect Brunson's legacy. CK, I'll highly recommend the Orange Dreamsicle Monster to you if you're Andrew. I thought you, brother. I thought you was having 2. There goes the GOAT again. I thought you were having 2 popsicles and the monster. You're talking about the flavor. Got you. Still, 1 is enough. Bro, there is a minion in the audience. There is a minion in the audience right next to the microphone. That is going to be funny throughout this entire game. He said, if you're Andrew Green guy, if Alexa Bliss was a... Okay. All right. Okay. Cyber Chaos. All right. Hey, all right. Slow down, player. Slow down.
Bomba card.
Slow down. Oh, it's that little kid we got to see, the culprit. That little man is the culprit that we are hearing on our headsets. We got him. Little Grizzlies fan. Young brother already trying to do what he can to help his Grizzlies team. I'm sure by the second quarter he'll stop when the score gets out of hand. 3 ball up and good. 24-29. I'll tell you one thing, though. One thing that did not change is the shooting. It doesn't matter who we play against. Shooting numbers seem to go up a little bit when teams play against us from the three-point line. Nice move there by Shamit. And Landry Shamet gets his first bucket after missing a few games. He said number 4 is a creative player. Giroux shooting that one. It's no good. I like that name. Dejan Giroux. I like it. That's a French name, bro. Dejan Giroux. Karl Anthony Towns. Ooh, nice move to the basket for big Karl Anthony Towns. Euro draws contact, gets the layup. And the Knicks up by 9, possibly 10 here with a made free throw by Karl Anthony Towns. My Brown is so funny, LOL. He could play 4 guards, but can't play small ball 5. He said, oh, yeah, I couldn't handle popsicles too. See, that's what I thought you were saying, bro. I was so concerned. But you're talking about the flavor. This kid missing. Karl Anthony Towns says, nuh-uh. 34-24. Number 77, number 72. We're literally created this morning. A 3-ball is up and no good. And I think it's going to be Knicks ball. Yeah, I think Knicks ball. Shamet going for the loose ball, hits it out of bounds. Yeah, that's Adama Ball, who is number 72. And then 77 is my guy, Dejan Giroux. Yeah, I've read that one. Karl playing like a lion tonight, as he should always, right? I don't see how a Brunson should make that any different. I agree. Walter Clayton Jr. picked up by Landry Shamet. Nice extra pass to Clayton. Clayton out to the open 3. He's already hit 2 from there. That one's short. Knicks fighting for the rebound. Rebounded by Huck Porty, who almost throws it away. It's tipped out of bounds, so it's still going to be Knicks ball. Ty Schmitty said, yo, that kid must be right next to the mic. Yeah, you know he's right next to the mic for the mere fact that the cameraman was able to find him. You know that they heard the screaming as somebody looked back. Shout out to little man. Got some TV time. CK, we need to start every game like this. Good ball movement. Can't argue with you on that. Big Nick. He said, y'all in the future, and it's pissing me off. Also spray that kid with water. Little kid screeching is killing me. Me too, man. He is enjoying himself. He is enjoying that $14 ticket. Well, he's sitting pretty close. So it must have been like a $25 ticket. If you were in the chat and you live in Memphis or somewhere in the Tennessee area and you did not go to this next game, shame on you, bro. Shame on you, bro. I'm shaming you. The tickets were like $13 today. I'm shaming you. Take the homies, man. Go out to whatever, what's the FedEx Arena. Bro, you have 2 beers that cost more than the ticket itself, bro. Shame on you. Shame. Are they all starting at 85 overall? That's CK2K reference. Mike Brown doesn't like players over 6'5". See, that's where me and him disagree. I am a known and open heightist when it comes to NBA basketball. For those who have watched any of my rebuild series or streams, you know what I mean. CK out here being petty. 100% Kid Anime. 100%. I don't want to hear you had work. I don't want to hear that, you got a sick family. No, bro. $13 for that, bro. I will be in the nosebleeds. And that only means, because it still didn't sell out, that only means that those closed seats cannot be more than like a 60 or 75 spot, bro. No way. What happened was, I'm not trying to hear it, Cowboy. Not trying to hear it. We already have 10 assists. I bet we have over 40 at the end of the game. Greg is the assist police tonight. Look at the Knicks' record without Jalen Brunson, 21-21, 175 and 105 with him. This season, we're 2-4 without Jalen Brunson. So take that for data. Shout out to David Fisdale. He says CK chill. No, I am Heightus, bro. In NBA 2K, it is a known fact. If you are 6'4" and under, you don't last long on my basketball teams, man. That is just the GM way. The way that the Miami Heat, they check body fat, bro. We in my organizations, when I run teams as GM on 2K, bro, I hope y'all got that surgery overseas, because if you are 6'4" and under, you are in danger. You are in heavy danger. And that's even me being nice. We having fun today, man. 36-24, bro. Jordan Clarkson finding OG Anunoby. Anunoby picked up by number 5. Anunoby, a solid start. Float game there. Huck Porty gets his own board. He wants to go up with it. Good patience. Oh, but fouled. And gets blocked by the rim. But either way, free throws on the way for Huck Porty. Huck Porty has some highlights in the G, shooting and making 3 balls. And some Knicks fans were wondering, like, hey, man, you bringing that upstairs or what? CK just said he hates JB in 2K. In 2K. In 2K. The only difference is JB is little in 2K, but because of all his badges, he don't play little. So Jalen Brunson gets a pass. So Jalen doesn't. He gets a pass. CK, be honest. If Dante were 6'6", would you not hate him? I don't hate him now, and I definitely would not hate him then. Frank, the kid is annoying. He's the future, Frank. He's the future. 3-ball up by Walter. Clayton is short. Rebounded by Shamet. And Shamet pushing the pace. 1:40 left in this quarter. Knicks about to put up a 40-point quarter if they play their cards right. Alley-oop. Little high. Huck Porty able to corral it and clean it up. 40-24. Knicks trying to go up by 20-something here in the first quarter. 40-point quarter. How is that not a kickball? These refs want to go home. As the other Spencer brother, I don't know his first name. What is he Spencer? Cam Spencer gets his first 3 of the game, 13-point game. What up, CK? It's Night Ninja. Changed my name for April Fool's Day. It's based on a character from a Disney Junior show I'm a fan of called PJ Masks. I hope we play Toronto in the first round. Yeah, I as a father, I know a lot about PJ Masks. My son is a big fan, so I got the reference. Yeah, that is a good question. Who are you guys looking to face in that first round? Right now, it's like a tilt-a-whirl between what Toronto, Philly, and who's the third team? I'm forgetting. But there's no guarantee we stay at third. I think we do. I think that the top 3 is set. I think we stay at third unless the Celtics just dramatically close out the season rough. But I do think we stay in third, and we'll see who we face in the first round. But who do you want? None of them scared me. But it is. B Mills said 2K JB strictly rim runner, bro. Jalen Brunson in 2K. When I tell you, I don't like using short players. Jalen Brunson, he don't count, bro. His contested shots, bro, man, he be using all that dead eye, bro. Crazy. 43-27. Nice move there from Kolick. Kolick flings it out. Ball's moving around. Clarkson fakes it. Clarkson with the, oh my God, a double fake. Pump fakes the 3-ball, fakes the pass, gets a floater, and Jordan Clarkson with a nice bucket. Knicks have 45 in the first quarter, 16 of 20 from the field. And a great point by Greg. The assist numbers are up. One of my favorite stats is the assist, so we'll love to see that right now going on with the Knicks. Cam Spencer has to send it out to Clayton. Clayton fires the 3, and Clayton gets the 3. Got to give the Grizzlies some credit because, to be honest, I don't think it's a positive task for the Knicks to give up 30, though, in this first quarter. Luckily, shooting lights out. Landry Shamet from 3. He said, yes, we are. A heave by Memphis. It's no good. Knicks up by 18. The positive, we have 48 after one quarter of play, shooting 81% from the field and 100 from three. But the negative, we still gave up 30 points in a quarter to this lowly bum team. Now, mind you, we could be probably playing at half speed defensively. That is definitely possible. But either way, Knicks with a big lead right now hopefully leads into a victory. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are good today. Knicks looking to get the victory. We got 225 in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for your boy. We having fun today, man. What's the CK? At the game. Let's go, Knicks. There we go, 86 Smur. There we go, 86. Make sure you enjoy yourself, man. I hope you didn't go alone. I hope you got people with you. Brought the whole crib, brought the whole apartment complex, whoever you went with, man. Shout out to you, 86 Smur. Enjoy the game. Cowboys said we good against teams not trying to win. Can't say I disagree. Jack said, yeah, but can we score 200, though? Question of the night. Big Nick said, Ball Hog Brunson. We might have a Trae Young type of problem. Only difference between Brunson and Trae Young is the Hawks had a positive record when Trae Young was injured. The Knicks have a negative record when Jalen Brunson is injured. So I understand some stats go up without Brunson, but other problems arise when we've played without Jalen Brunson in his absence. So again, I understand people are trying to make this make sense and make them want to make their takes right, but the stat is it's factually not. This season alone, we're 2-4 without Jalen Brunson. Overall, we're sitting at 21-21 without Brunson. When Trae Young was out for Atlanta, that team played better and won more games. So again, I'm gonna let y'all go off on y'all takes, but let's not get inaccurate now. Yes, the assist numbers can go up, but still does not always end in victory without the captain. Just saying. Celtics have 80 at the half. Who they playing? Who the Celtics playing? Who they playing? 80 to 50 against Miami? Gee whiz. Crazy. All right, second quarter began, and I wasn't even paying attention. 3-ball up by G.G. Jackson, and it's good. 33-48. 15-point lead. Mikal Bridges with a hot start in this one. Is that Mo Diawara I see? Oh, I'm having fun today. We got Kolick, we got Diawara. All is right in the world. OG Anunoby trying to get the pass to Huck Porty. Huck Porty finding sorry, the kid. All right, look, Porty, nice spin move, but shoots it short, and Coward ends up getting the long rebound. He flips it over to Small. Small with the dribble. Small going right after the defense. I don't like that foul. Huck Porty went straight up. That's an interesting call there. He looked like he initiated the contact. Huck Porty going straight up there defensively, but the foul called on big double five. Base God said we should have 80 at the half. Honestly, the trajectory we're going, yeah. The Cowboys said let them talk about JB all they want. JB focused on the playoffs. No time for crying fans. Talk to the Cowboys. Blocking out the noise. B-Mill said, and mind you, and mind you, the skill of the opponent when talking about Brunson being out. This is against a team that's tanking. But that doesn't help their take though, B Mills. They don't care about those details. The take is Brunson is selfish. Knicks are better, even though statistically that is not the case. But right now, Knicks having fun right now and dealing well. But like I said, I'm not taking lightly the fact that we gave up 30 and a half, and though we're shooting 81%, the Memphis Grizzlies shooting at will as well on the other side. So I need the Knicks to tighten up defensively as well as they've tightened up here offensively, shooting the ball well. Nice play there by Huck Porty, by the way. That should be Knicks' ball. He got the block, but it looked like he also threw it out of bounds after the fact, but the referees are going to say the opposite, and they're going to give it to Memphis, so it is what it is. Daquan, what up, homie? Shout out to Daquan Tillery in the building. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in, brother. Mikal Bridges caught up, and Cam Spencer going to get the foul. Shout out to referee for actually making the right call there. All the Knicks, what's up? Hey, yo, why no Twitch stream? Restream was bugging today, so we just on YouTube today. Twitch will be back on Friday. Bridges, the N1 play. Bridges on fire here early. 50-34. Grizzlies really trying to put their best effort here today. You see them huddling mid-game and conversating with one another when mistakes are being made. Beautiful touch there by Mikal Bridges. Bridges right now shooting the ball extraordinarily well in the last 5 games, also averaging around 14 in those games after what was a rough February and March. Bridges turning things around here over the last 5 games. It's 5 is what the stat was. Right timing for Mikal because we're going to need him in the playoffs. Tough take there for Prosper. Olivier. He draws the contact. Free throws on the way. And another one on Huck Porty. That might be 2 on RES. 2 fouls on Huck Porty. Also, Huck Porty, 7 points off the bench. Doing his best Mitchell Robinson impression. 7 points, 3 offensive boards, 4 total. Huck Porty doing a solid job filling in for Mitchell Robinson. Daquan said, I don't care. I still want 2 of those pickbacks. 2 of those picks back. Daquan, I got some bad news, brother. Let me tell you how trades work. Finally, they call that on someone else other than Carl Wright. Frank, it feels like we never see that, right? Father P said, without Cap, we'd be a team in search of Brunson. That's a bar. That's a bar. Anyways, I'm gonna let the people feel right about how the Knicks are playing right now against the Grizzlies. I'm gonna enjoy how the Knicks are playing against the Grizzlies. Nice floater there from Tyler Kolek. Our favorite white boy playing with some great minutes here today. We haven't seen Alvarado in quite some time. Kolek been running for the majority of this game, played halfway through the first and still going here in the second. I'm sure Alvarado will close the half out. But good minutes here, and a beautiful take there from Mo Diawara. We love an attacking Mo. Hell, we just love seeing Mo getting minutes. Cam Spencer trying to get around the screen. He will. Faking Huck Porty. Ball's moving back and forth. Cam Spencer wants that 3 ball. Instead turns it over. Mo Diawara, the demon, wants airtime. He draws contact, gets the layup. No foul call, but a timeout will be. And the New York Knicks scorching in this second quarter, going for that 80-point first half, trying to be like that other team, making a statement effort in what was called a get-back game by the chat. I like that dub because that is exactly what this game is looking like. Not playing down to the competition of this lowly Grizzlies team. Go out there, everybody getting theirs. Spread floor here today. Bridges the leading man with 10 points. And everybody getting a little piece of the pie. Mo Diawara 2 for 2. The shooting is outrageous. And your Knicks up by 19, 57-38. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We having fun today. We having some fun today on the second game of a back-to-back after a lowly, frustrating game against Houston. We got Chicago coming up on Friday. And then the countdown. I mean, as of today, the countdown officially begins. The season ends April 12th, we see ourselves going up against some heavy hitting Eastern Conference teams, if you will. I know we got the Celtics in that bunch. We got the Hornets. We got the Hawks, which is one of the teams that we could possibly see in the playoffs. Let me pull up the remainder of the calendar right now. Where are we? We are here. So yeah, we got Bulls, Hawks, Celtics, Raptors, Hornets. I don't think it's statistically impossible for the Hornets to jump up. There is a possibility they do that. Right now, Raptors, Hawks are in that spot that we're looking at that we could possibly be seeing. Again, the Sixers are there as well. So these next few games, typically playoff teams like to take these ones off. If I'm the Knicks, I'm putting a little bit of effort into this. Get that 50, 51 win mark. Hell, maybe try and win the rest of these. I don't know if we will. But it's going to be a fun wrap up to the season as we get ready for the NBA playoffs. All I ask, NBA, by the way, don't put game one on WrestleMania weekend. I'm asking so nicely. Please do not put game one on WrestleMania weekend. All right. Let us play that Friday. Let us play that Monday, but don't put game one on that WrestleMania weekend. I'm asking so nicely, NBA. Thank you very much. This is a Knicks fan who also enjoys a bit of WWE. You know, all right, Adam Silver, do me that favor. Adam Silver heard this and say Knicks play Sunday at 5. Eat PST. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 250 rocking with us today. The Knicks having some fun. Chat should be too. That Grizzlies announcer lady someone get Magic, bro. Someone go get Magic. Love the quick shovel pass to Mo. I love it too. I love the pushing the pace. I love when we do that as well. John Wall laughing. The ball movement is refreshing. It is different. Good defense there from Mikal Bridges. Karl-Anthony Towns checks back in. We got McCulloch, man. It's down goes. I don't even know who that is, but Bridges left open, and Bridges said, I'm taking advantage. He said, Carl, I know you think you're the number 2, but today, I am the captain now. Mikal Bridges with 13 in this first half. GG Jackson, a powerful take there right over none other than Mikal Bridges. And the Knicks up by 20. Wisdom said, we are beating up the bum Grizzlies, but according to Big Nick, we don't need Brunson versus Detroit and OKC because Jose Alvarado and Kolek could pass the ball. There's discourse in the chat. Daquan said, nice glasses, CK. I need that hat, though. Right behind me. As you can see, I've been growing my hair out, so that's why I haven't been wearing hats as much, but we got to bring the hat back. Definitely for the playoffs. That hat has a solid record. As GG Jackson with a lack of contact, but gets a difficult shot to fall. 20-point deficit, but aggressive reach in. And Tyler Kolek not happy about the play. He might have saw something that he really wanted to get off, but the foul stopped the play. And Kolek having some words with, I don't even know who it is that did it. Kolek's pissed about it. Oh, it was Coward. No, it was, again, I don't know. I think that's Olivier Prosper or whatever. Kolek is pissed. I'm about to say, I was just gonna ask, did they not play together? And there it is. Shout out to the broadcast for keeping me right. Karl-Anthony Towns a turnover on the baseline. Here go the Grizzlies and a fast break layup for Memphis after the Karl-Anthony Towns turnover. Towns and Hart checking back in along with Landry
Marion and I'm talking about like the B2K
Brooklyn's finest.
And bam, touch.
Hart over to Kolek. Kolek passed to Shamet. Extra pass to Bridges, who's scorching hot. Not that time, shooting it short. Hart passing it over to Towns. Towns trying to get the second effort, and he gets the bucket while also smacking GG Jackson in the noggin. Karl-Anthony Towns going for the aggressive plays today. CK, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. That's Bridges to the Knicks right now. Grizzlies don't like that non-call as it's challenged. But before that, ties with the $5 super. Nikita's back. So take it away.
The basketball gods are always watching. Y'all gonna pray for no Brunson until you get no Brunson, then we'll see where y'all heart is at. Hashtag in JB we trust.
Love that. Completely agree. Shout out to Ties with the very, very accurate super chat per usual. Wisdom. Wisdom crashing out right now. I'm gonna let you have it in the chat. CK, I got news. All first games of the 8 first-round matchups will be played either April 18th or 19th. WrestleMania 18th and 19th. Oh, come on. I don't mean to be selfish, but then can we get the matinee game then? Damn it! God. All right, well, take Saturday. Take Saturday. I'm trying to see day 2. Take Saturday then. If we're gonna play, take Saturday. Have it be the 18th. I don't ask for much, NBA. I don't ask for much, man. I be complimenting the NBA Cup. I try to big up it to, all the naysayers and all the negative Nancys of the world. I be big up in the NBA Cup. I show love to the in-season tournament. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate the jerseys as much as a lot of people on Twitter and social media. I feel like I'm a good NBA abiding citizen, bro. The one thing I ask for is don't have the playoffs start on WrestleMania. What do? You said it's going to start on either night 1 or night 2. Deal with it. Well, it is what it is. Knicks first, WWE second. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So, by the way, the challenge was successful by Memphis. They're going to say Karl Anthony Towns was the aggressor. He didn't lead with an elbow. He led with his shoulder into the face of G.G. Jackson on that play. So, it will be ruled a foul on Towns, and it's going to be Memphis ball. 3 ball up by Coward. No good. Rebounded by Towns, and Alvarado checks back in. Great minutes from Tyler Kolek. Alvarado started the game well as well. Both point guards doing a great job in absence of Jalen Brunson. Nice pass there from Karl Anthony Towns. And Landry Shaman looking good in his return game, but beautiful pass play there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shout out to Blackness with the $5 super. I'm going to let Nikita take that one away. And the bucket goes down there for Memphis.
We need Karl playing like he fleeced Johnson out on the court. That gotta be his mental every game, lol.
Blackness, I agree. I think that's a fair take. I think that's a fair take. I have no problem with Karl Anthony Towns playing selfish. Oh, overshoots the pass to Bridges. That would have been a phenomenal outlet pass. Towns throwing a little too far out of Bridges' range. Turnover and back to Memphis ball. CK, we need to have a conference on how we're going to be watching Mania and the playoff game. It's simple. I am going to exclude myself from the world and focus on my Knicks, and then I'll watch Mania with my phone on airplane mode after that. This is why I'm hoping it's night 1. I hope night 1, because I feel like night 2 is going to have something crazy happen, so I hope it's night 1 that the Knicks play, and I don't have to miss night 2. Then we stream it on Twitch. Look at Mikal Bridges getting to the rack. Having himself a night today. 15 points for Mikal against this lowly Grizzlies team, using this game to get his confidence back up just in time for the playoffs. But a 3-ball up and good by Adama Ball. But look at the Knicks going the other way. Shamet wants another one. Shamet gets another one. Defense optional tonight as the Knicks have 69 to 51. Oh, nice steal. Oh, I was going to say nice poke away by Alvarado, and it's a steal by Josh Hart. Josh Hart wants to make the transition pass, but no one there. Instead, the risky pass to Karl. I'm trying to remember who it was that mentioned it. I think it was above the rim. and I'm seeing it more so today. It does look like Josh Hart is purposefully trying to feed Karl Anthony Towns as if he's trying to make a point. Not saying it's the wrong idea. I'm not mad at it, but it does feel like Josh Hart is making it a thing to make sure he is looking to get the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. It does feel that way. Above the Rim said it last night. I didn't quite see it then. I'm paying attention to it today. And yeah, there's a lot of effort from Hart to try and get that ball to Towns today. Take that as you will. It might be absolutely nothing, but it does feel that way. Father P said, Mikal, get well against these G Leaguers. Amen. Get your confidence back, big fella. Like I said, he's on a, hate him or love him, he's on a solid 5-game stretch right now, averaging around 15. I think it's 14.8. Tonight, he gets to 15 points in the half. Definitely the kind of game he needs going forward, getting into the NBA playoffs. Daquan said, I want Jay versus Charlotte Flair. We should have had that, but they want Charlotte Flair in that tag division. I was with you there because this Rhea stuff might not be it, bro. We'll see. Maybe the match will be good. We'll see. OKC, Boston, Denver, Milwaukee. What do they all have in common? ... No passing point guard, but I'm sure Big Nick knows best. Okay, Wisdom is Wisdom and Big Nick right now in the honor of talking about WrestleMania. Wisdom and Big Nick right now are in a set rivalry in the chat. The one said, CK Towns just had a different swag last year. He was embracing being a Knick. I still remember that game in Toronto when he looked into the camera and shouted effing Knicks, pointing in his jersey. Facts. You're right. I don't disagree at all. It's obvious that him and Bridges for a little stretch as Alvarado draws contact. The two of them have, the mental is being affected in their first full or second full season as a New York Knick in different ways. I feel like Karl more so than Bridges because Bridges still having a pretty efficient season, averaging around 15 on the year. Karl Anthony Towns, though, he has dipped heavy on a lot of his stats throughout his career this season. So I think the mental is affecting him. Jose Alvarado got 16 points? No, he don't. Is my scoreboard tripping? Does he only have 4? Oh, wait, what? I think my scoreboard tripping. He got more than 3. A bucket goes down there from Walter Clayton, by the way, 71-56. Yeah, I think my scoreboard tripping. It says he is 1 for 1 from the field. I feel like Alvarado scored more than that. Landry Shamet goes up and misses the bucket. Can somebody give me the actual stats for Alvarado? How many points he got? Oh, he only got 5 for real? Is that real? I swear I saw him score multiple times. I might be tripping. All right, either way, missed shot there from, he has 5. Okay, maybe okay. All right, my fault. OG Anunoby to Josh Hart, 71-56, a 15-point lead still here for the New York Knicks. Landry Shamet shooting lights out here in his first game back. Hart over to Alvarado. Alvarado on the drive. Alvarado with the take, and he's like, you know what, CK? I should have more than 5 points. Layup up and good for Alvarado. Shout out to Alvarado rocking the Hirachis. Real ones know about the Nike Hirachis. RIP to Kobe. And a turnover there by my guy, DeJean Jarreau. Turnover there, Knicks ball. Okay, Karl Anthony Towns. Full out of steam. Going for the dunk off the dribble. And now a 3-ball up and way off by Adama Ball. But, wow, another turnover there. Good job on the Knicks staying composed on that defensive stop. Josh Hart trying to get somebody to go with them. Nobody runs with them. So now the Knicks just reset. Jose Alvarado with the rock. Knicks leading by 19. Getting the ball back to Hart. Mikal Bridges getting ready to check back in. He is having a hot night today. Mike Brown doesn't want to get in the way. But you know who else getting Karl Anthony Towns. Off the dribble, gets the big dunk, 77-56. And the Knicks handling business in their home whites here in Memphis, Tennessee. Good game here for the New York Knicks so far. 77-56, 21-point game. We're having fun today, chat. Second game of a back-to-back. Building's rocking. Whoa, they said, woo, CK, they don't know about them Hirachis. Yeah, man. Shout out to Alvarado bringing them back in 2026. Marcus said, any Nia Jax fans here? Actually, you know. So apparently to unlock Bridges, he cannot play with an ISO ball hog PG. I don't think the two are connected. At all. But to play devil's advocate, to throw some bait into the Wolves den, Bridges did have a great stretch last season as well when Brunson went out due to that injury after the Laker game. Bridges went on to average, I think it was like 21 points or something like that during that stretch. But I don't think the two are connected. I hope. Carl is definitely destroying my over-under LOL. I told you he has to have that over. He's at 8 already. He's got to shoot more than 12 times. He's got to. Man. Daquan said, yes, give me Nia too. OG as well. OG a plus 25 today. Grizzlies trying to move this thing around. And the Knicks able to corral it. Nice move there by Clayton. Clayton flings it over. 3-ball is up and no good again. Rebounded by Hart. So who do you think is going to be the first smartass to comment about the Knicks playing better without Jalen Brunson? Like a Dylan Brooks. Like who's going to be the NBA player that's going to say some stupid talking about, the Knicks seem to be scarier without Brunson. They moved the ball and that. Who do you think is going to be? Like, that just screams like there's going to be a player that's going to say some nonsense like that in the playoffs. Who do you think that player is going to be? To try and Draymond, but Draymond has no connection to the Knicks. It's got to be somebody we see in the playoffs, as Alvarado goes down off the turnover, like a Kyle Lowry or maybe like Ingram. Like, who is it going to be that's going to make – someone's going to make that comment. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be said by somebody. OG Anunoby, though, gets the loose ball. No, he doesn't. Turnover. Knicks getting sloppy on us. Stephen A. Smith, that is a great answer, possibly. Yeah, that's a great answer. That is a great answer. That's pissed me off how good the answer is. Oh, look at Giroux with the sidestep floater. Bridges getting the foul, but DeJon Giroux looking good there. OG Anunoby grabbing the injured wrist, but he's smiling, so hopefully it's nothing serious. I don't understand how Drake fans felt. They turned on my captain so swift, CK2K. Now I'm fighting for my life in this chat. The thing is, though, Marcus, it's a fight that you don't need to be having because there is no fight. We're playing the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no fight to be had. Just let them feel like they're right. Again, we're playing the Grizzlies. You're good, Marcus. Of course, Draymond. Nah. Trish Stratus or Stacey Keebler. Personally, bro. Come the F on. I'm not looking for a player to say it, but an analyst like Russo will. That's another one. But the Stephen A. Smith guess is a good one. Alvarado and the Knicks up by 17. Bridges firing again. Checks right in and gets a shot up. Rebounded by Towns. Towns going for the post. Towns finds Bridges. Bridges not able to corral it, but gets fouled in the paint. Bridges, you can see, went right to Towns and said, my bad, as he sold his assist, but able to get the foul and get free throws on the way. OG Anunoby getting his wrist checked up right now. Not the time for that kind of nonsense. Jordan Clarkson putting some voodoo on OG's wrist. The trainer looked like he's not too worried about it. They're playing around with it, but OG looks like he is in pain. Stephanie Vaquer or Cora Jade. I can't believe the Knicks are up by that much. We're having this conversation. Stephen Vicker. Can we have a bum night against the McGriddles tonight? It looks like we're having it. What up, Cliff Curvall? Knicks doing a great job today. 19-point lead for the Knicks. 20 seconds remain, and the Knicks might come up 1 point short from getting an 80-point half, as the Grizzlies might go for the last shot here. Walter Clayton picked up by Jose Alvarado. Alvarado, good defense, but fouled him on the drive. I don't think so. Let the two just duke it out, man. Jose Alvarado going over the referee, and he's arguing, trying to get an explanation. But I'll let them rock, man. We got 4.2 left on the clock. Just good defense, man. Let them be gritty. Let them be gritty. Shout out to B Rays with $5 super. Take it away.
If we played the Grizzlies 82 game, we won't need Towns and Brunson. Trade them both.
B Rays fueling the rage. Shout out to B Rays with the $5 super. Clayton, you say? Right? That's his name, right? That's Walter Clayton. No? Am I tripping? Yeah, it's Walter Clayton Jr. Knicks have an opportunity to get one more. Bridges going to try and get to his spot. He fires from half court. Way strong. And the Knicks a point shy of 80 at the half, but still opening an absolute can of you-know-what against the Memphis Grizzlies. 62-79. A 17-point lead for the New York Knicks. Shooting 71% from the field, 70 from three. That is a stat line. That is a stat line. Mikal Bridges, the leading man, 17 points. 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from three. Bridges doing it all today offensively. Karl-Anthony Towns right behind him, 13 points. He has 5 turnovers, though. What? 13.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns looking for a triple-double today. Wisdom's over-under is in extreme jeopardy. He said over-under on 12 field goals, and I think Towns is going to surpass that with ease. Anunoby only taking 3 shots, 2 for 3 with 7 points. Josh Hart not needing to score too much today, 5.6 assists, 3 rebounds. And my favorite stat is look at the bench. Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Kolek, Landry Shamet, all of them scoring well and playing their part. Clarkson with 4 points, 2 for 2. Tyler Kolek, 5 points, 5 assists. Landry Shamet shooting the ball well in his first game back after missing a few. He has 10 points tonight. Huck Porty, 7 points, man, 4 rebounds. Like I said, doing his best Mitchell Robinson impression. And Mo Diawara with not much time, but getting 2 for 2, going 2 for 2, getting 4 points. We love what we're seeing, man. The Knicks handling business. Shout out to everybody in the chat having a good time here today. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and we appreciate you. Shout out to all the new members and the supers. DeMarcus Willis said, "Wisdom, fighting the battle I refuse." Big Nick just laughing at it. Knicks D very shoddy. This is against a G League team. Clayton torching the Knicks guards. Slow runner. I did bring that up in the first quarter, and I got called a negative Nancy. We're shooting 81%. So I decided to leave it alone. But I agree. I feel like, just because we're shooting in the 70s and outscoring this team, Grizzlies shooting 56% from the field, 45 from three. They're hanging around with this lowly squad, and the same way we're impressed by some of our stats, they're playing literally everybody on roster, and everybody has scored. So, I'm not saying that they're going to come back and win or there's anything to be too stressed out about, but it is kind of interesting that they're scoring with such will against what we were supposed to be a top 10 defense.
Marion and the, I'm talking about like the, the B2K and the
I'm not even
and
trying to say it, I don't want to butcher it, but I appreciate the sub. Welcome to the crew. I gotta say, chat, this is my last play-by-play, my last stream in this version of my office. Next time you see me, we're gonna be in my new spot. Been moving all week long, and I officially move all of this stuff out of here tomorrow into the new office. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. As you can see, you already got the Funkos down, the Yoshis are gone, the Yoshi Brigade is out. All this stuff about to get taken down today, including my World Heavyweight Championship that still has the Jey Uso plates. Y'all can hate all you want. They're not going anywhere. I do have the original plates in there, but no, we're keeping the Yeets. But yeah, man. So next stream, next play-by-play, against the Chicago Bulls, we're gonna be in the new spot. It's gonna be slightly different. True Facts said, way to jinx us, CK. I'm not jinxing, I'm just giving you the facts. The defense ain't been great tonight, but at least the offense been cooking. But hey, anything can happen. Also, I'm I got beef with y'all too, by the way. Look at this record. Look at these records. Look at these records. You know what I'm saying? Y'all I did this because of y'all from last season. I only did this because of y'all last season. Y'all would tear me up talking about every time when we streamed over here for the play-by-play when we weren't on KFTV, y'all would kill me talking about, we can't stream over here. We can't do the play-by-play over here because CK's bad luck. Nobody wants to say nothing about my 27-12 record over here, bro. CK's bad luck. Every time we stream on CK2K, we lose games. True Facts that CK had to move for the good of the team. Nah, we needed a bigger spot. This place was always going to be temporary. Next spot is more permanent. But yeah, see, and no, that pissed me off. I did this because of y'all. Be good luck over here. Greg said 22 assists at the half, 40 assists or more at the end of the game, guaranteed. Keep OG on the bench. He is sloppy and disorganized. Slow runner, not holding back. And he does look like his wrist is bothering him. We'll see how serious that is. Tyrese Maxey just carried the 76ers and they beat the Wizards. Cool. Cool. Y'all think the Wizards staying together next year, man? You think that Trae Young and Anthony Davis actually going to play together? No way, right? No way, right? No way that team stays the way it is, right? That'd be so interesting. John Will said, "Nah, CK to go." Oh, now I'm the GOAT, right? Now. GOT. He said CK just did the most coach move I have ever seen. Boy said, check my record, leaned back in his seat and crossed his arms. Yeah. Yep. On God, GOT. On God. OKC was very ISO heavy in the playoffs. Yeah. That's why OKC has been so up and down when it comes to the playoffs. Last year was the first time that they kept it together going through. But even last year, they struggled against Indiana. But I don't know, man. I feel like this year, I think all that inexperience and blah 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 is out the way. I think they're gonna have a nice run. Unless San Antonio has something to say about it. I don't know. West's gonna be interesting. Whoever comes out of the West is going to be interesting. I know that we think it's a foregone conclusion between San Antonio and OKC, but I don't know. I something telling me there's going to be some upsets and debauchery going on in the Western Conference, and I'm here for it. Cyber Chaos says, CK, I'm having this WWE debate. I'm having this WWE debate with people. What's your opinion? Bobby Heenan or Paul Heyman is the greatest manager of all time? I'll be honest. That Bobby Heenan is before my time, so I do not know. Paul Heyman is definitely the GOAT journeyman, from promoter to manager to commentator to manager again. Paul Heyman is important to wrestling, but again, I don't know enough about Bobby Heenan, so I can't comment. My WWF/WWE knowledge goes, I watched it when I used to watch it when I was like 8. So like 8 until I was like 11. So about 3 years. So that's like 1998 to like 2001. And then I just stopped. And I know I missed out on some great wrestling, but I just stopped because that's when I loved basketball more. I just watched so much basketball in that era. So I didn't watch as much WWF, WWE. And then, then I recently got back into it 2023, 2022. So I missed a lot. I've done a lot of rewatches. I've gone back and rewatched a lot to catch up on the lore, so I know what I'm talking about, but I still consider myself a casual, and I want to keep it that way. But yeah, CK, I just read that. Greg, I am not getting into any of these rivalries y'all got going on. I'm letting y'all fight y'all battles. Who you got for MVP, CK? It's Shea, right? Like every time I try and make an argument for somebody else, I cannot get past Shea. I can't. He's got to be back to back. I know they're trying so hard to push the Wembanyama machine. I'm just not. I can't do that. I don't think he's playing better than Shea. Peace and love. That's it. I love as much as I hate to say this, is me as a basketball analyst, not a Knicks fan. Got to give Jaylen Brown some love. You have to. I know. I'm sorry. Peace and love, but you got to give Mr. Beijing some love. For what he's done with that Celtics squad that should have been in the lottery, got to give him some love for that. But I don't know if he surpasses Shea to me this year. I think it's his record to lose, unfortunately, back to back. I was here for Prime Tribal Chief. Or I guess I got to WWE right when he was at his prime, because I saw like peak Tribal Chief to the wrap up. Yeah. Because I got into the fold right at the Sami Zayn, like right when the Sami Zayn stuff started is when I started watching WWE again. If the Knicks get bounced in the first round, are we overhauling our roster and firing Mike Brown or running it back? I think a combination of the two, depending on how we lose. If it's, honestly, no. If we lose in the first round at all, I think there's got to be a lot of changes. I don't care if it's 6, 5, 4, 7. We lose in the first round to any of these teams, some conversations need to be had. So I think a combination of both. Mike Brown getting some flack and some players getting him shipped. He said, hell no, CK, no Boston player gets any kind of love. I know, I get it. But at the same time, analyst CK, I have to say it. Got to show some love to Jaylen Brown. Fan of him or nah. Fan of him or nah. Just got to keep it a buck. What am I missing here? CK, Jaylen Brown is my MVP straight up. Whole new team, has him better than Knicks and Cavs. No PGs, no Tatum. He's been hooping, Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair argument. I have him over Wembanyama. Luka, to me, I can't give Luka an MVP for not playing defense, bro. I'm so sorry. All these other names we just mentioned at least play on both sides. Shea is probably the weaker of the three defenders, but he still plays more defense than Luka. Luka's stats are phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal and extraordinary. But you can't be doing all that and then still getting targeted and being one of the main problems defensively on the other end. It's hard for me, bro. It's hard, bro. It's hard for me to do that. Frankie says, CK, bring me back to WWE, man. I've missed so much, bro. Oh, CK, bring me back to Just come to the Twitch, bro. Come back to the Twitch, man. Be here for WrestleMania. Frank, just come back for WrestleMania. Have some fun with us, man. Storylines have been boo-boo butt, but the matches should be fire for WrestleMania. Cyber Chaos said I'm probably more of a hardcore wrestling fan than maybe even sports fan, CK. At least my favorite wrestlers get titles once in a while. That's fair. Yeah, yeet. That's fair. That's fair. First round, heads roll. Dolan is getting involved. Salute chat. Still pissed from the sloppy loss last night. Just finished the Yankee game. What's up, chat? What's good with you, bro? How'd the Yankees do? I mean, boo Yankees. G. Lloyd said 60-40 odds the Knicks out in the first round. I know for a fact everyone wants to play the Knicks in round one. Miami, Atlanta, and Philly feel good about Knicks first round. Well, the feeling's mutual because I feel good about all those teams in the first round as well. So the feeling's mutual. Spurs winning the championship. I can't fight you on that. They just gotta once they get that age thing out the way and they get that experience,
and
they
I'm talking
out,
about like the B2K and the
shout out to Mr. Give me half. First of all,
Omarion
Second of all,
I'm talking.
Appreciate the follow. Real question: Jaylen Brown or Ant-Man for the next 3 years? Ant-Man, because that Jason Tatum guy, he's back, Marcus Miller. So I don't know if the Jaylen Brown stuff continues, even though he's playing well right now. But when a new season begins, Jason Tatum going to remind Jaylen Brown where his role is. So I'm going Ant-Man. Yeah, Minnesota in a similar spot as us. If they fall apart in the playoffs, see what happens to y'all boy Dante, Rudy Gobert, Randall getting a little too comfy where he plays good sometimes but then takes a lot of games off. Check Minnesota, man. We'll see what they do. Spraylon Brown. CK, who are the Knicks going against in the playoffs? I have no idea. It's an open book right now. We know the teams that it might be, but I have no idea, bro. I don't care who it is. Bring them. I ain't scared of none of those teams in that first round. Even with us playing raggedy. I ain't scared of those games. Now, when we talk about the second round, that's where I need the Knicks to clean it up so we can get our act together in the second round. First round, I ain't tripping with any of those teams. Wisdom said, I used to be deep into WWE, but I've become a casual just past 5 years. You know, I like to stay casual. I still do my research. I know about matches. I could give you, I could still go with the knowledge of things that happened with certain things in the last few years, but I still consider myself a casual. That's why I left. The storylines were killing me. Still NXT, though, black and gold era. Yeah, storylines there's been some good ones, but then it's just no payoff. It's fun, though. I can't wait for the playoffs so we can have honest conversations about facts. Yeah, man. No, wait till the playoffs. No, it'll get better. No, flipping switch. All that stuff out the window. When the playoffs happen, and if this stuff continues as the Grizzlies score off of the first play, if this stuff continues and we in the playoffs, that's going to be a whole other conversation. But I choose to believe that will not be the case. Shout out to everybody at halftime. That was some good halftime conversation with the chat, but we back in action for the second half. New York Knicks shot the ball great in the first half. Will that continue in the second? OG Anunoby with his hurt wrist throws up some nonsense, and Karl Anthony Towns cleans it up. Three ball up and in by G.G. Jackson. 67-81. Man, the Knick BNC do not disrespect my captain like that. I like Jalen Johnson, but don't you dare disrespect my captain like that ever again. Ever again. I knew I wasn't a casual CK when I knew Randy Savage's birthday before my fiance's. Yeah, brother. Careful there, brother. That's dangerous territory. Foul's going to be called on Prosper. Olivier Prosper. G. Lloyd said, I love CK's confidence. Appreciate it. And I stand on business. Stand on what I said, man. And I'll be the first one to admit I was wrong if the Knicks let me down. On God. While y'all gonna be in here pointing and laughing, CK thought. I'm gonna be like, you're right, I was wrong. But I stand on my business, man. I stand with it. We're gonna be fine. All right, man. DeQuan said Montez is a lucky man on my soul. Facts. Ties with the $5 Superman. Appreciate you, brother. Nikita gonna take that one away. Knicks up by 14. Grizzlies cutting it close.
The best workout track to this day is Steve Blackman's theme No Cap. I even bought some dang nunchucks. Underscore CK2 Kassad.
Oh, no good there for Prosper. Mikal Bridges out to Hart. Hart back to Karl-Anthony Towns. Good fake. Towns going all the way. Interesting pass. Alvarado. That was I got to hit it because that was a crazy pass because it looked like it was going to be a turnover, but Alvarado reels it in and gets the layup. Good play there from Jose. Here goes Coward, the rookie. I thought he was going to have himself a big night against us, but he has been neutralized here tonight by Bridges and OG. But that time he draws contact on Hart, and he's going to get himself some more free throws. Jade is cool, but not my type. Yeah, she cool. She cool. I get it. I get it. She definitely, you know. I hear you, Daquan. But Bianca, 83-68. I gotta focus, man. Yo, show. Read the room, show. Show 7600. Read the room, show. And Coward gets both free throws to fall, 69-83.
Nice.
9:44 remains in the third quarter. Great give and go. Alvarado. Yo, Karl-Anthony Towns playing with some beautiful confidence today. That was a hell of a play there to get Alvarado going. Alvarado not giving up on the play. GG Jackson drawing contact on Towns. And Towns taking some pride in his defense here today. Draws the foul, though. But thought that was a great play. That is a beautiful play there. That is a beautiful play there between Alvarado and Towns. I love that. I love that. Daquan. I still want the Knicks to lose. Show! Please! Nice. Oh, they were going to do the play again, but good defense there by Olivier. Yo, Carl! I think he was out of bounds. My man, Carl, moving crazy there. Turns the ball over, trying to get cute, trying to add to his assist. Karl-Anthony Towns. I was just going to say, I think he is close to triple-double territory. He is, in fact, in triple-double territory. 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 15 points. He's going to put that triple-double up, look right at Mike Brown, said, is that enough Sabonis for you? GG Jackson to Olivier, and that one down by Prosper. It's a 12-point game, man. Here we go. Knicks letting the Grizzlies stick around. Offense slowing down a little bit, but the Grizzlies have been on point all game long. Here goes Karl-Anthony Towns, double team. He goes up with a wild one, gets his own bucket, rebound, and the point, 87-73, back to a 14-point game. GG Jackson going right after OG. Interesting there, OG getting bullied by GG on the one-on-one. Back to 12 points. 8:26 remaining in the third quarter. Interesting play there for OG, huh? That's a wild turn of events. Karl Anthony Towns flings it over to OG. OG faking it. He throws it back out to Karl. Karl picked up by Prosper. He goes out to an open Hart. Hart finding a three. It's no good. Gets his own board. He's falling and throws it into the double coverage. Here comes the Grizzlies. Prosper back to GG. GG faking it. GG over to Small. Javon Small thought about it. He has space. Golly, just had to take Karl's ankles in the process. And just like that, the Grizzlies down by 9. I told you at halftime I didn't want to be that guy. But the Grizzlies been hanging around all game long. All they're waiting for is for the Knicks to cool down. The Knicks doing that, and the Grizzlies up 16-8 in this third quarter. These are the moments when you start to miss Jalen Brunson when you need a bucket getter. Let's see if the Knicks can get back to where they were in that first half, take back control, and we get the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to you guys, man. We are at 230 in the chat. Let's see if we can get those likes up to the same number. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get it, man. G. Lloyd said Hart needs one game off. Brent says they clawing. They are. CK, we understand you are that guy. I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm not saying I think we're going to lose. I'm just saying the Grizzlies all game long have been holding their own. 30 points in the first quarter, 32 in the second, winning the second quarter at that. I'm just keeping it a buck. Wisdom said, no, CK. We never need a bucket. We got to pass all the time. I hate Wisdom, bro. Wisdom. I can't wait to see when Wisdom gets into, like, serious mode when the playoffs begin. Wisdom has gone full troll this year, but I can't wait to see when we get into the playoffs and he's in serious mode. That's going to be an interesting shift. Ty said, the Grizzlies are helping my agenda, and I love it. Y'all are so annoying, bro. My pro-Brunson people and my anti-Brunson people, I hate both of y'all. Because my pro-Brunson people want to see the Knicks struggle today to feed their point. And my negative Brunson people having a good time while the Knicks playing well because it feeds their point. Come on, people. All I care about is, I'm Team Bridges all the way. Bridges got 17. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Third quarter underway. Knicks leading by 9 now. 78-87. We got a mirrored score. I love a good mirrored score. Oh, it's nice to see when the score is mirrored. 78-87. All right. Landry Shamet checks into the game. Karl Anthony Towns, we have no center out there. Bridges out to OG. Shamet thought about it, almost broke his knee trying to move. That was a nasty-looking move. Shamet out to Bridges. Bridges for 3. Bridges short for 3. And the Knicks have extremely cooled down. Can they get a stop? Prosper out to Clayton. Clayton putting the moves on Alvarado. He gets it over. What a take. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart pushing the pace. OG one man to beat. Clayton with the foul and OG to the line. Ty said it's a civil war, bruh. He said CK think he's slick. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's get it. Y'all having these pro Brunson and anti Brunson debates, and I'm just here as a Bridges stan, just wanting to see Bridges continue to thrive. So I'm on the sidelines watching a whole different battle. I'm just on the sidelines enjoying a whole different battle while y'all fight it out. JB in the building on the bench. See how we come from Mikhail soon, CK. You better stay strapped. Shout out to Russell Whiskey, man. Appreciate the love. For 6 months as a member. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for the channel. Appreciate you. What a take there. It's no good. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks now back on the right side of things. A bucket here would let Knicks fans take a sigh of relief. 6:40 remains in the third quarter. Bridges goes to the basket, goes to the cup, draws contact. Oh, they call it travel. Bridges yelling at him saying, no, it's not. He didn't travel. Let's see the play there. All of a sudden, we calling travels on drives? Oh, yeah, that's a travel, Mr. Bridges. My boy. That's a travel, brother. That is not the same as the Brunson step. That is a travel. Yeah, do not challenge that. Shout out to Mikhail, but do not challenge that. All right, 21 on the drive. 21 over to Clayton. Knicks up by 10 points here. Clayton with us. Oh, he looked like he was taking a step back. Instead, finds an open 3 ball. Alvarado's late to the slide. And look, oh, no, I was just going to say, luckily the Grizzlies have slowed down as well, but there it is. Passing it to Hart. Hart picked up on the top of the key. Hart hands it back to Bridges. Bridges to Alvarado. Alvarado on the drive. Alvarado caught up by Clayton. Back to OG. OG, can he find something? No good for OG Anunoby. Clayton picked up by Hart. Clayton looking like he wants to go after Hart here. Looks for the screen. Instead, he just brings Bridges over, so he has to get rid of the ball. Back over to Clayton. Bridges there. They're trying to get the screen. Won't happen. There's the drive by Ball. Ball with the smaller defender on him. Here goes the drive. Knicks doing a good job defensively. Good poke away. They force it up. Hits the backboard in a shot clock violation. Great defense there by the New York Knicks, locking in. Forcing another miss. Knicks staying confident. B Mills said, okay, so when we stop having fun. No, we're still having fun, Beat Mills. There's just a little bit of adversity. We still having fun. We still having fun. Keep the smile on your face, B Mills. We still having fun. Watch this. Jordan Clarkson picked up by Clayton. Clarkson finding our favorite white boy.
There he is.
Tyler
There's my
Kolek on the
favorite
drive.
white
We're still
boy.
having fun, B Mills. We're still having fun, B Mills. We're still having fun, B Mills. Tough drive there, but good cutoff by Landry Shamet. There goes my guy Giroux. He is trying to keep the handle. Gets it out to Clayton. Clayton moving the ball. Here comes the drive. Hart getting dusted again. Back to an 8-point deficit. Lead. We're up. Back to an 8-point lead. Timeout called by Mike Brown. He has some words to Diawara. Diawara looked like he didn't hear not one thing Mike Brown had to say. Mike Brown was giving him a whole pep talk, a whole dialogue, and Mo Diawara looked at him like, oh, you talking to me? Oh, brother. CK's Jalen is in the building. He just sat down on the bench at the beginning of the second half. CK, please give your top 5 Eastern Conference coaches in the playoffs. Where's Mike Brown in that group? What's the standings? I'm going to be honest with you. Mike Brown going to be in that group. I know you trying to bait me, but he going to be in that group. God, I don't want to play this game. I know the Pistons are first, but I want to give... I'm giving Joe Mazzulla the 1 spot just for the mere fact that team should not be a 50-win team, and they were. Got to give Mazzulla some credit. I almost threw up. I can't stand Joe Mazzulla. Then I'll go Bickerstaff. If the Hornets escape the play-in and they get the 6th seed, then I would put them in that conversation for one of the Charles Lee in the conversation as one of the coaches in the East. Last spot though, but Mike Brown's in there, man. Especially if we're about to get 50 wins, I'll put Mike Brown in the top 5 in the East for sure. Yeah. So if the Hornets can get into the top 6, Charles Lee 5. I'll give bro that's coaching Atlanta 4, Mike Brown 3, JB 2, and then Joe Mazzulla 1. That's my top 5 coaches in the East right now. Final answer. And I hate that you made me do that, because I cannot stand Joe Mazzulla. I do not like that guy. I cannot stand him. But again, analysts, Knicks hat off. It's crazy what him and that Celtics team. That team should not be where they're at, and they got it done. I got to give them credit. No, I'm not putting Eric Spoelstra in the top 5. We're talking about just this season alone. I'm not putting Eric Spoelstra up there because the Miami Heat in the 10th seed on their way out of the playoffs. So I don't think, as great as Eric Spoelstra is as a coach overall for this season, I don't have him in my top 5. Not for this season. That's a whole different question. Yo, that's not a charge? Still a missed shot. The Knicks are stumbling and bumbling. Grizzlies get the ball, but I think it's last touched by Kolek. No, it's not. It's going to be Knicks ball. No, it is touched by Kolek. No, it is going to be. Golly, can you all make up your mind? It is Knicks ball. Yeah, so Eric Spoelstra, yeah, no. If we're talking about this season, yeah, Charles Lee, Atlanta coach. I don't know why his name is escaping my brain right now. His name is escaping my brain right now. It'll come back to me. Mike Brown 3, JB 2, Joe Mazzulla 1. Final answer. All right. I hate that you made me do that. I'm going to go throw up in my mouth for putting Joe Mazzulla and Jaylen Brown and giving them praise in the same stream. Thanks for making me make that kind of a conversation. I hate all of you. We're back at it. Knicks up by 8. OG Anunoby checking back into the game. A little bit of sloppy play here as, believe it or not, the Grizzlies are winning this third quarter, 20-11. Grizzlies won the second quarter. So, Knicks right now starting to get a little sloppy. The shot not falling at a 71% as it was in the first half. Walter Clayton throws up some nonsense. It's no good. A rebounded by OG. He said Mazzulla's a whole weirdo. I can't stand him, Cliff. I cannot stand him. What was that take from OG? OG just trying anything at this point. Grizzlies getting another chance. Tyler Kolek trying to stay in front of his man. Oh, full head of steam, drawing contact. The Grizzlies just playing with more gusto than the Knicks right now. And they can cut this lead down to 6 with made free throws here. Tyler Kolek not happy. Agree. Hate Mazzulla. Can't stand him, bro. Wisdom. Yo, if you don't leave Big Dick alone. So CK is basically just, oh my God, don't, that's too far, bro. The Dante meme is funny. That's too far, bro. SZM was good. Socrates Zombas. Is that what SZM stands for? Shout out to you, brother. He said, if we lose this, it's over. We will not lose this game. $90-84, though. It's a 6-point game. Knicks need to wake up. Clarkson hands it over to Shamet. Shamet with the lackadaisical pass. I don't even know what Hart was doing there trying to set a screen, but Shamet trying to let him know that, yep, my bad. So I guess that was the play. So I'll give Hart the benefit of the doubt. And a turnover there. Knicks only up by 6. Quinn Snyder, thank you, bro. Golly. Kenny Atkinson, Cleveland, Quinn Snyder, and Atlanta, bro. Thank you, man. Wait, no, it's Kenny Atkinson. Quinn Snyder is coaching Cleveland. We have it backwards. Kenny Atkinson is the coach. And wait, what? Why is yo? I'm confused. It doesn't matter. The Knicks are up by 3 points. What is going on? 3 ball up by Shamet and contact, and they will call the foul. Landry Shamet trying to get the Knicks out of the mud after what has been a dramatic third quarter for the Knicks. Shamet to the line for a 4-point play. D. Tyler said 9 times out of 10, I'd rather JB hero ball because these guys can't get it done. Where is the NBA 2K26 Season 6 athlete cat? Oh, no good for Shamet. But gets the rebound, gets it right back. I was going to say who needs a 4-point play where we can get 6. But Shamet shooting the 3. It's no good. Knicks survive for a few more minutes as the lead expands back to 6. And oh my goodness, that thing is perched up there, but they got the ball free. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still having fun. Okay, we're still having fun. Don't panic just yet. Yeah, things are, not as cohesive as they were, but we're still having fun. We're still having fun. 93-87. We're still having fun. Cam Spencer with the rock. Spencer picked up by Clarkson. He gets the ball over to Clayton. Waller Clayton finding, I'm not even trying to know what 21's name is, but I know who that is. That's Cam Spencer with the long shot. It's no good. 21 gets blocked, and he travels, and it's going to be Knicks ball. That is just an unlucky play if you are whatever 21's name is. What? Jemai Mashak? Never heard of him, brother. Oh, goddamn, I'm not freaking out. Why freak out? Tyler Kolek with the rock, looking for a double screen. It looked like Clarkson and OG were screening one another, but we're not going to talk about it. Landry Shamet on the drive. Shamet falling out of bounds, gets the ball to Clarkson. Clarkson, the mid-range pull. Clarkson, no good. Shamet with the rebound. Kolek, extra pass. OG, please. OG Anunoby. Oh, another rebound for Shamet. Shamet out to OG. He finds Kolek. Kolek gets the screen. Kolek on the drive. Hands it off. Oh, that's money buckets for Clarkson. Oh, yeah. If Clarkson's shooting in the painted area, that's a bucket. I don't care what the shot looked like, it's going down. But 95-87, Knicks trying to get this thing back to double digits. And another turnover. OG Anunoby, one man to beat with a risky pass to Shamet. Shamet sidestep pulls. It's no good. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson going on the roll. He shoots it. Oh, and I was wrong. But draws the foul. Clarkson, good play there. Second effort by the New York Knicks. And these made free throws will put the lead back up to double digits. Just the visual of that. Eric Horn said, I'm throwing my Timberlands at the TV. Just the visual. Just the thought of the visual of that. Just sitting back, pissed off, beer in hand, just throws Timberlands at the TV out of anger. Fun is leaving my body faster than the Chipotle will. CK, this is horrible. That's terrible, man. Sorry, just checking something. 10-point game. Jordan Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson out to OG. OG fires it in front of GG Jackson. The OG and GG is crazy. Anyways, OG Anunoby's shot is way off here tonight. 3-ball up by Coward and good. The Memphis Grizzlies, this young Grizzlies squad still trying to fight and stay in it. Landry Shamet picked up by GG Jackson. Screen set, Shamet pulls, but they're going to call it off. Oh, brother. They only have Jackson, no other good players. Well, those no other good players right now are thriving right now. Mikal Bridges, speaking of good players, Mikal Bridges checks into the game. But yeah, GG Jackson's having himself a nice night, but I can't say no other good players because everybody playing their role. Coward, a little bit of a slow one tonight, but playing better in this second half. Right now, Javon Small trying to get some space, gets the ball over to Olivier, and Olivier looking like Olivier all this damn pushing, misses the shot anyways. All right, I ain't gonna lie, I'm here for the no call though, but that better be both ways. 90 to 99, 13 seconds left. That sounds like a 90 to 90, 99. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Tyler Kolek looking to get the final shot here for the Knicks. Kolek on a drive. Kolek gets his shot sent by none other than GG Jackson. A whole second remains. Knicks up by 9. And oddly enough, the Knicks are about to lose back-to-back quarters. But the lead was that great for the Knicks that they could afford to lose another quarter. Ashman, what up? He said, I know, right? All these TikTok brains in action. Oh, you missed Shamit. He gets to the Shamit. Oh, yo, Shamit is throwing that ball everywhere but in the bucket in that third quarter. Threw it at the top of the backboard, got it stuck in a wedgie on the side of the rim. That was an interesting third quarter. Mikal Bridges trying to corral OG and Karl Anthony Towns to keep them hyped up. We got to put this one away. The Knicks up by 9. And, the good times are going a little bit backwards right now. We lost the second quarter by 1 point, and we lose this third quarter by 8. Memphis Grizzlies chipping away, but it's far from over. And I believe our Knicks will start off this fourth quarter on a run. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We have just under 300 in the building rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. Second game of a back-to-back. We unfortunately lost to Houston, and tonight giving the Memphis Grizzlies a chance to piss off some Knicks fans. But hopefully that won't be the case. Shout out to you guys, man. Kolek, our savior, got sent to Africa is crazy, bro. CK, is Mike Brown more Joe Mazzulla or more Doc Rivers? I plead the fifth. I don't want to answer that question. I feel like I just did. I don't want to answer that question, man. Would Tibbs ever play Diawara? Probably not. D. Tyler said, thought we would win by at least 20. Oh, boy. Slow runner is pissed. CK, you ducking the question? I just plead the fifth, bro. He has some form of basketball ADHD. I think that's fair. It's a fair take. That's a fair take. All right. I expect a run. I am putting the energy out there. I expect the Knicks to go on a run here early in this fourth quarter, and the good times will come back. That's what I'm going to say. I'm putting that energy out there. 99 to 90. Oh, boy. Jose Alvarado getting the screen from Huck Porty, pulls the 3 ball. It's no good. Huck Porty fighting for the board, gets it back. OG wide open again, and OG just can't find his shot. He gets the rebound, crosses it over to Bridges. Bridges fires, and Bridges continues his hot night. He cooled off a little bit in that third quarter, but his shot is back. I asked for a run. Bridges said, I got you, brother. And a travel there again, or a double dribble? No, it was definitely a travel by the rookie Cedric Coward. Knicks up by 12, and here comes the run, people. I'm trying to tell y'all. Wisdom, I'm not answering you. 102-90. 11:20 remains in this fourth quarter. Knicks get the first bucket. 3 ball by way of Bridges. Bridges left open yet again. Back-to-back threes. It bounces out, but OG and able to put back the bucket for a dunk. That ball was almost in, pops right back out, but OG there for the nice play. Cedric Coward cross-court pass. Nice fake there, finding an open Cam Spencer. That one short, rebounded by Bridges. Bridges trying to make a pass and fouled. Pass interference there, referee. Bridges doing a great job fighting for that rebound. Tried to get the fast break play, but instead gets hit in the arm in the process. Oh, yeah, he got smacked right on the arm. Yep, that's a foul, ref. And Grizzlies, they won their first challenge, so challenging again. By the way, NYC B-Ball with the $1.99 super. Appreciate you. Says, seems like every team shoots more threes than the Knicks. Yeah, that is a thing. As long as we make them at a good percentage, I ain't tripping about it. I could never troll CK, but if I wanted to, I'd just say I miss Tibbs. But every once in a while, I do just to picture his face during a game like this. The ghost of Tibbs haunts you. Grizzlies will go on a run. They have more energy than the Knicks. Knicks on second night of a back-to-back. No, I'm standing on my prediction. I believe the Knicks will go on a run. They're already currently on a 5-0 run in this fourth quarter, but a challenge by the Grizzlies here. They don't think they fouled Bridges on that pass, but I'm curious to see how this will be overturned. I think this should stand, but we'll see. Over 40 points from the bench, Evocate says. Is that real? Oh, yeah, we do. We do. Who's leading the way? Landry Shamet with 13. Tyler Kolek with 9. Clarkson with 8. Diawara, for whatever reason, in purgatory, only played 5 minutes. But hey, what do we know? I don't know what Mike Brown has against Mo Diawara. Oh, the challenge is going to be deemed successful. They're going to say that it was a play for the basketball. Again, an interesting take there. It's still a slap in the arm, but it's going to be a no call, so no foul. So that means it's going to be a jump ball? What does that mean then? Wait, why would the possession go to Memphis? No one has possession there. Well, see, this is my problem with the challenges. That makes zero sense. All right, fine. You say it's marginal contact, but how does that ball get rewarded to Memphis? No one had possession of that ball. That makes zero sense. Ooh, good block from OG. Knicks get it right back. Alvarado full head of steam. Alvarado keeping the dribble. He finds Bridges. Bridges stumbling and bumbling, loses the handle, and the Grizzlies going the other way. A step back pull and good. Making the Knicks pay, and the Grizzlies finally fight back after the early 5-0 run for the Knicks. Alvarado with this, getting the screen from OG. Alvarado. And what is the foul? Moving screen on OG. Interesting call. What do you think that universe would have been like if OG Anunoby did, in fact, end up with the Memphis Grizzlies back when Ja was healthy and was considered a superstar? That would have been crazy, right? What a weird universe that would have been. Fadeaway jumper by Cam Spencer. Back to a single-digit lead for the Knicks. And it's an odd substitution here with Mike Brown running both Alvarado and Kolek in here, especially when we're limited on point guards. Good draw there from Mikal Bridges, but I think they're going to call it on the ground. So no free throws, but the rookie gets baited. Wisdom. 104.95. Tyler Kolek on the roll. Kolek over to Alvarado, who saves it to OG. OG, risky pass, Luck Porty. These passes are all over the place. OG said, don't worry, I'm going to shoot it. And finally, Ogugua remembers how to shoot. 3-ball down, holding onto that wrist still. But the Knicks up by 12. Cam Spencer shoots the 3. Tyler Kolek in his landing space. It's going to be a foul on the 3. Not sure if they're going to review it for flagrant possibilities, but Tyler Kolek definitely on the wrong side of that there. Shout out to Tyler Kolek, by the way, rocking his PE edition Tyrese Halliburton's, which is also wild to me that he has, of all the Pumas, he has Halliburton's. Yo, what's her name? Breonna Stewart. She has her own Puma shoe, Kolek. She is a New York Liberty, Kolek. Like, get a PE of her shoe. Why are you wearing Halliburton's shoe? They don't even look good. I finally found something about Tyler Kolek I don't like. Mikal Bridges is garbage. Yeah, Talisman, well, he's garbage with 20 points, shooting 64% from the field and 43 from 3. So you can go argue with a wall. Not hearing it today. Bridges, the Knicks' leading scorer today. Where is Karl Anthony Towns, by the way? Why have we gone so long without Towns? Towns only playing 21 minutes in this one. Is there an injury that I need to know about? What's happening? I haven't seen him since halfway through the third quarter. Interesting decisions here. Nice give and go there. Alvarado gets the nice float. Knicks back up by 11. 9:06 remains in this fourth quarter. Cam Spencer getting confident. Spencer with the step back, but he's not going to shoot it. Hands it off. There goes Prosper, picked up by Landry Shamet. Prosper and Shamet have been pushing and shoving all game long. Spencer back to GG. GG Jackson with the spin. GG Jackson for the win. A small lineup right now getting abused by these bigger guards over in Memphis. And it's back to a 9-point game. Jose Alvarado on the drive. Alvarado gets fouled. So it's going to be no free throws. It's going to be an inbound here. But, yeah, what's going on with Karl Anthony Towns? Do we know? Oh, this kid, I don't know who it is, but he is making his rookie debut today. He's on a 10-day contract is what they said. Oh, okay. Jose Alvarado fakes the alley-oop, instead throws up a floater, and Ariel Hukporty called for the over the back. Grizzlies have an opportunity here to cut into this lead. Because Mike Brown hates Cat. What up, Vanessa? I hope you're good. Glad to see. Glad to hear from you. Glad to see. Cedric Howard, interesting take there. It's no good. Knicks desperately need to get a bucket here as the Grizzlies are trying to hang on. Yo, OG Anunoby's on some weird energy today. Golly, absolutely runs over Coward, but they're going to call a blocking foul. The Grizzlies have used both challenges, so they're just going to have to eat that foul. And I think Coach just got a technical foul. Oof, that's close. It's close, but I think it's the right call. That was close, though. Got to give Coward credit. It was close. First free throw up and in for OG Anunoby off of the technical foul. And the Knicks up by 10. Clearly Brown saved. Sorry. Clearly Brown is where to go. Clearly Brown is saving Cat for the playoffs, obviously. Okay. That's not where I thought that was going. CK, are you talking about the kid who yelling is on a 10-day? No, not that kid. I told you he was going to get quiet after the second quarter. We haven't heard from him since that first half. Interesting pass. Bridges able to corral it, and the alley-oop up and in off of the pass from Alvarado. 22 for Mikal, leading the way here for the New York Knicks. What a play. What a Euro. What a make. Javon Small having the defense confused and not able to keep up with them. Karl-Anthony Towns, nice risky pass back to Bridges. Bridges wants to see his guy OG go off, and OG will. Great extra pass to OG for the three. 115-102, 13-point game. Small's going to lose the handle. Oh, no, they're going to... What? What? He's right in front of the referee. That is a terrible call. I'm with Carl there. Yeah, challenge that trash. That is interesting. And they get the possession back. You know we don't like to challenge over here. We don't do challenges. The referees are always right. We don't challenge for the Knicks. We don't need those. OG Anunoby believes he was fouled, but there was no foul called. 13-point lead for the Knicks right now. Karl-Anthony Towns back in the game. Shamet, OG, Bridges, and Alvarado. Gigi Jackson, a tough basket there. And right now, the Grizzlies are in desperation mode. Big Nick said ball movement is immaculate. Oh, Alvarado, he's fouled. Okay. $115-104. Jose Alvarado drawing the contact, going to the hole, handing it to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns picked up. Towns trying to maintain the handle. Oh, turnover by Coward. One man to beat, and it's the small Alvarado. Coward goes all the way, and a timeout call. Bridges frustrated there. They called a foul? Where's the foul? And I guarantee you we ain't going to challenge it, because why would we challenge? We're the Knicks. Why challenge? The referees are always right. Always. Misses the free throw anyway. OG with the rebound. Back to a 9-point game. 115-106. 6:25 remains in this one. You got to give the Grizzlies some credit. They are showing heart here. But can the Knicks close this one out? Oh, Bridges, what a move. Bridges to the rack. Mikal Bridges having probably his second best game as a Knick this season. Almost gets the turnover there, and Coward keeping the ball in his hands. OG Anunoby fighting for it. Sends the ball over. Here comes the drive. Just one man in front of him. It's Karl-Anthony Towns. Passes it away. Back to him. He goes up strong. Karl-Anthony Towns. Yep, they're going to call that foul. Right now, everything is going against the Knicks. So glad we're deciding to just not challenge down the stretch. Look at my guy, Mikal, man. Look at my guy, Mikal. It's a good day in the Mikal Bridges Hive today, man. It's a good day. We stayed strong in the Hive. We survived all these games this season for this moment right here. Everything going against the Knicks sounds like a normal Wednesday. What up, Cap? 117-107. And both free throws down for Mashak. How do you say his name? Shake Shack? All right, 117-108. Knicks love staying around a 9-point deficit, or 9-point lead, excuse me. Karl Anthony Towns looking around. Karl Anthony Towns gets it right back to Bridges. Yeah, Karl not even looking to try and get his right now. Shamet picked up by the 10-day contract rookie. I don't even know his name. Alvarado has to pull it. It's no good. OG fights and gets the rebound. Back out to Shamet. Shamet with the drive. Bridges open for three. Bridges can't get the bounce. Rebounded by Myshak. I don't know his name. But here comes another drive. Blocked by Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges putting the moves on the drive. Bridges to Shamet. Shamet to an open Alvarado. Can we please get one for the love of God? Karl Anthony Towns looked to get the rebound, but he was fouled by the Grizzlies. Knicks just cannot get that feel-good three to fall. We gave Karl the benefit. That was Mikal Bridges who gets that block. Peace and love to Karl Anthony Towns. We love to see you play with some effort, but Bridges gets the swat. Phenomenal game for Mikal Bridges. Wisdom said, blame Brunson. Karl's not scoring. Right. Bro, I called him all the Shaqs. I don't know how to say his name. Karl missing the free throw. Yeah, it's Mashak, some Shaq. I don't know, bro. Shake Shack. I don't know what his name is, bro. How many shots has, Wisdom, you're safe, brother. No, you're right there. He's at 11 shots on the night. You might be in trouble. Towns gets the second one to fall back to a 10-point game. 5:04 remaining. This one is not over. Knicks letting the Grizzlies stick around. Andrew Shamet staying strong with Walter Clayton. Clayton going right after Shamet, throws up some nonsense. Rebounded by Alvarado. Under 5 minutes to go in this game. Knicks with a 10-point lead. Getting it over to Bridges. Bridges thought about it. Bridges hands it over to Shamet. Shamet, risky pass to Towns. Towns again. Go after the basket, Towns. Instead, just throws it to the post to OG. OG and a no. Less dribbles are always more for the Og. 120-108. Back to a 12-point lead. Grizzlies are fighting, but the Knicks are winning. Knicks finally winning a quarter for the first time since the first. Can they keep it that way? 120-108. OG should have been doing that all game. Karl has not even attempted a 3-point shot. Is Karl farming triple doubles? Yeah, I think he's going for his Sabonis night. He's trying to have his first Sabonis stat line. I don't know. He had a mismatch. But it ended up being a great play because OG got the dunk down, but just interesting. Slow Runner said, not exactly a great game. Knicks still looks sloppy. Over 20 turnovers. Finally, OG waking up. Yeah, turnovers. No, they're at 18 turnovers, but still that's a lot. 15 and more to me is a big amount of turnovers. You're not completely wrong. I wouldn't say it's a bad game. I still think it's a solid game to be shooting 55%, 38 from the field. I like that. But the issue for me is the defense. Feels like Grizzlies were getting whatever they wanted up until this point. 30 in the first, 32 in the second, 28 in the last one. This is the lowest quarter they've scored at 18. But overall Knicks handling business. Shout out to the 290 in the building. If you have not liked the stream, people, what are we waiting for? It's completely free. Like the stream. Also download the SeatGeek app. Use that promo code CK2K to get $20 off. Like, you could have gotten this game for free if you used the CK2K promo on SeatGeek. If you sat in the right seat. Look at my guy, Mikal Bridges, getting the highlight package. We up, man. We up. And with a few weeks away from the playoffs, we up. We up. Confident Bridges right in time for the playoffs, we up. I swear, when we play these playoff teams in the next couple of games, and if my boy Bridges fades away again, I'm gonna be so pissed. Not like actually fades away. I love when Mikal Bridges fades away in the mid range. I mean, like, offensively just disappears. 120, 108, 12-point lead, under 4:20 to go. Nice pass out there to Giroux. Giroux out to Maybach. Back to Giroux. Giroux's gonna let it fly over Towns. That shot looked ugly from the moment it left his fingertips. Knicks with the rebound. Knicks looking to expand on an already nice lead. I don't know what Alvarado's game plan is there, but he got it to work. His best Jalen Brunson impression there. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Floater and good. 122, 108. Oh, Giroux, that one a lot better looking, but still same result. Towns finding Bridges, and Bridges dribbling out the clock here. 3:22 remains in the fourth. Alvarado dictating the traffic. Alvarado trying to force the issue. Good rebound by Carl. OG Anunoby. I was going to comment on the hitch before the shot, but he drills it. Hitch. Doesn't matter. 125, 108, and the Knicks starting to run away with this. OG strips the ball. Nice feed from Carl, and OG gets hung by Giroux. Walter Clayton over to Ball, and Ball turns that into a three-point play after OG got swatted. 111, 125, 230 remains. Knicks with a comfortable lead. Didn't like to see that block there by Ogugua, but we move on. Can't wait for that Knicks versus Sixers playoff matchup again, if it stays that way. Karl Anthony Towns crossover. OG hit one just now, and he said, give me another. He saved all his threes for the fourth quarter. Has something to say for some people on the bench. Timeout called. 17-point lead. And the good times never left me. Good times never left me. We just, we decided to catch our breath for a few seconds. Who's he talking to? Who's he talking to? He's talking to somebody. Look like somebody on the coaching staff. I don't know if there's like a former Raptors coach on the Grizzlies staff. I don't know. The sound's not going to stop. The sound won't let me stop it. 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 There we go. Marcus says, so Carl needs Rondo to score, Jay Kidd to score. I'm a diehard, but he's on my nerves. That's fair. I'm definitely pro save the bullets after the Denver game. Big Nick said ball movement immaculate. Yeah, I had to get the entire theme out. I did, bro. The soundboard was not letting me stop it. He said, "You gonna listen to this song?" All right, 2 minutes remain in the game. Javon Small out to Cam Spencer. It was getting dicey for a little bit there, but the Knicks behind Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby putting this one away. GG Jackson step back three, no good. Rebounded by Spencer, and they're calling a foul on the ground there. There was nothing there. Just give him the rebound and start it over. That's a terrible foul call. This one should be all but over. We got Chicago on Friday. Oh, that's right. They're in the bonus, so free throws are on the way. But yeah, we got Chicago on Friday, and then that's when things get interesting. We talked about it earlier. We got Atlanta, Boston, Toronto, and Charlotte. 3 teams that we could possibly be seeing in the first round. If it's not the Sixers, Hornets, I still believe could climb up. But Raptors and Sixers right now seem to be the guys, but Hawks could still be in there. It's going to be interesting, man. Those games going to be important going forward. How will the Knicks show up in those games? We'll find out together. .128, 113. A minute 40 remains. My biggest pet peeve is foul calls under. Oh, yeah. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst, bro. Another one. Give me that one. Mikal Bridges can't get the bounce. Rebounded by GG Jackson. GG trying to get himself to another spot. Nice find as it's Prosper. Olivier Prosper with the dunk. The former teammate of Tyler Kolek. 13-point lead for the Knicks. This one is all but over. Knicks going to dribble out some clock. Knicks probably take one more shot, and that might be it for the night. Who's going to get the final shot? Bridges. Difficult pass there. Lazy pass there to Shamet, but it's still going to be Knicks ball. Need that, probably do. Hornets won't get to 6. They probably won't, but you know. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns off the dribble. 131-15. That's all she wrote, folks. 15-point lead. Grizzlies might hurry to try and get a shot up here, but this one is all but over. Prosper missing the 3. OG fighting for the rebound, but it's going to be Spencer who gets it. Finding Prosper and sending OG home with a poster. 117, 130, 13-point game. Alvarado bumbling, stumbling. Please do not foul. Let this clock run out. Double team on the way. Alvarado losing the handle, loses the ball. Grizzlies ball with 30 seconds remaining. Wisdom Arena empty. Right. No excuses, bro. $15 tickets and no one can show up, bro. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And Prosper again with a nice move to the basket. Draws a foul. Can cut this thing down to 10. 23 seconds remain. Let's see if the Grizzlies want to be tryhards and start to try and foul here, thinking that they can get back in this game after this free throw. Oh, wow. It's a cool shot. No good. Rebounded by OG. OG, please. Can we just dribble this one out, get across the timeline, and call it a game, please? Thank you. Hold on to it. GG's. All right. This one is all but over. The New York Knicks get the game. And we got some good storylines. Karl Anthony Towns, the triple-double. It took him 7 turnovers to get those 11 assists, but we won't look at that. 20, 11, and 11. For Karl Anthony Towns, 8 for 12, just at the mark. So you know what? Wisdom, you get the dub. OG Anunoby, the leading man. He had a rough start to the game, but turned it all around. And the leading man with 25 points, 13 rebounds for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges, though, the highlight, shooting 60% from the field to get himself 24. Bridges, Karl, and OG all doing well while the captain sits out. We got some great effort across the board from other Knicks, but the main fact is your New York Knicks get the dub against the lowly Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, give them some credit. They fought back. They had some fun, but the Knicks get the job done, and that is what is the most important. Shout out to all the new members we got today. Shout out to all the supers today. Appreciate all the support to the channel. We will be back against the Chicago Bulls on Friday. And remember, it's going to be in a new spot. This office, as you know it, is going to be completely different. I wonder how different it's going to look for y'all. It might look similar, even though the room's different for me, but we'll find out when we get to the new spot. Anyways, y'all be easy, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out. I appreciate all the support. Shout out to all my members, Marcus Miller, Daquan Tillery. Rare edition with us, man. Appreciate you, bro. Cap, I appreciate you. Edgar Allen Fro. Snacks in here with us. Shout out to Cowboys, G. Lloyd, Big Nick, Wisdom, Jay Snow, Michael Powell, Iron Wolf, Cyber Chaos, B. Mills. We had a lot of fun today. Trolling, be damned. The New York Knicks get a W. I don't care who it's against, a much needed W. Let's do the same thing on Friday against the Bulls. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have yourselves a good rest of your day. I would say rest of your week. We play again on Friday. See you guys then. Until the next one, y'all be easy. I'm out of here. Go New York. Go Mikal Bridges. I'm out. Peace.
Blowing orange everything, everything. Blowing orange everything. Blowing orange everything, everything. Blowing orange 19,000. Leaning in a huddle. Screaming like if number 19's in the tunnel. All in together as long as we ever need. For the heaviest jersey the league has ever seen, right? If I don't make it, bet the fam will. Watch the city fall in love with us. Clyde Frazier with the hand skis. Double rings, baby, double up. Yeah, and all of this is a landslide. Welcome to the Terror Dome, hosted by a franchise. For the colors that we bleed in the field. The pressure is insanity, cause we don't do L's, nah. And it's everything they said it would be. The lights get even brighter than you'd ever believe. Yeah, it's game time. Is you built for this? These colors is forever infinite. Blowing orange everything.